Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess, and you can also find me on Instagram and on TikTok as Knit Plan Jess. So, thank you guys so much for joining me for a daily plan with me. Just so you know, I am doing a voiceover because I am not very technically smart, and apparently, I forgot to turn on my microphone. So, we're doing February 13th and February 14th. February 13th is working remotely. Suzette Smith actually mentioned in a comment that she struggles with this book, so I decided to pick it because maybe it'll help. And then I was going to use Teeny Florals for the 14th, but then I decided to use the Valentine stickers from Whimsy Luxe, A Year of Planning Volume 2. I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but hey, why not celebrate it in my planner? So if you're curious to see how I'm going to decorate these spreads, stay tuned. So I did decide to go ahead and get the Essential Quotes sticker book as well because the Be My Valentine sticker in the Whimsy Luxe, it's not going to fit in the upper corner. So I figured Essential Quotes will have something that I can be able to use. And let's go ahead and start with February 13th first using working remotely. This is a Monday, and yeah, let's do something that kind of motivates me for Monday. Motivating Monday. That's what we need. So we always take our pages out of the planner. Both of these pages are already dated up, and I'm trying to make sure that I do that actually before I start planning, and so far I have been succeeding. So for this sticker book, this one is a really good functional sticker book. It doesn't have a lot of decorative stickers though, and that is kind of one area where I struggle. So I might kind of keep this just to be a really simple spread. So let's go ahead and start with using a long vertical box because I love these functional boxes so much. And there are these little, like these fun circular stickers. So I figured that this one could be really fun to use like as a decorative element. And it says clocking in from the couch, kind of which is kind of like an, I guess, not an oxymoron, but it, I don't even work from my couch. I have to use two monitors when I work. So I am always constantly just sitting at my desk at home. So I was trying to kind of figure out like what I wanted to do for the quote in the corner, and I decided to use this square box that says, first thing in the morning, say to yourself, I got this. Again, Motivation Monday. We are coming in strong. And okay, so far, I love this because I am using so many different colors that I kind of have like a free reign on what stickers that I want to use. So I was kind of going back and forth about what other functional stickers. Originally, I had picked up this larger rectangular box, but then I was trying to decide what other sticker that I could be able to pair with it because there was going to be a lot of space to the right. And I actually ended up going with a different sticker because saw this fun quote sticker and I kind of figured I haven't used this yet. Let's go ahead and use this. So that's what I did. But obviously, I still have that space to the right, and you'll see what I put in to cover up that space. But I really like that, and obviously I'm not using this one anymore, so let's go ahead and put it back. I don't want to like, this is a sticker book, like I said, it is so functional, and if there's a sticker that I can be able to put back instead of throwing into the rip pile, I will definitely do that. So I also came across this page with this really pretty like blue foil, and I decided that I want to use foil in my planner because I never use the color foil. So brain dump sticker and then a checklist. Oh my goodness, seriously, I love that foil, you guys. It is so pretty in real life. And then I decided to also use a two-day sticker. It's today's list. So that will just go over the checklist, and I basically have that corner all figured out. Um, since this one has like a lot of these really fun icons, I did decide to use some of these icons for the top of the page, um, 1, 2, and 3, because that's usually where I do like my priority sort of thing, which priorities tends to be planners, reading, and usually like either coffee or knitting or something along those lines. So I did end up whiting out the word priorities. I think like in my head, I was thinking that I could find like a different header to put in its place, but spoiler alert, that never happened, which it's okay because I don't always need a header at the top. All right, so let's keep on looking through because at this point I was hoping to find an icon to use for books, and I thought that there was something in the sticker book, but I was also trying to decide what I wanted to do in the bottom left-hand corner. So number one, oh, and also the right corner as well. So I ended up using this sticker that says, "You did not wake up to be mediocre." Again, Motivation Monday, you guys. I want all the motivational quotes. And I feel like that kind of fills in some of the area. And then I found the little book sticker that I was looking for. I love when when the sticker books have icons like this because in this way, like I kind of have like a little icon to go with what I'm going to be writing up there. And then I was trying to decide what quote I wanted to put in the bottom left. Since a lot of the quotes are kind of on the smaller side, I decided to use this lone washi strip. So then that way it kind of takes up some of the space. And then I opted to use the quote that says, "You deserve a whole sheet of gold stars." Motivation Monday is coming in strong. And then, really, at this point, it was just kind of figuring out, is there anything else that I need to use for this spread? I decided to use a work schedule because my son works on Monday. So that uses up a sticker. But these are the stickers that are on like that clear paper, which means I'm going to have to find a Sharpie marker in order to write on it, but that's okay. I really, really like how this spread is turning out. And I think at this point, I was basically done. Like, I thought I could use this checklist sticker, but it just wasn't going to fit right along those lines. So I decided to skip it. I really, really like how simple that this spread is. And I will say overall, I feel like I did pretty well with the working remotely. But let's go to Valentine's Day, or as I like to call it, Singles Awareness Day. So this is going to be using the A Year of Planning 2 by Whimsy Lux. One thing that I absolutely love about the stickers that she used is that she has them coordinated. So it's this really pretty pink and this really pretty blue, and then this really pretty salmon color. So I just love the combination. I am going to go ahead and white out all of the headers just because I don't know at this time like what I'm really going to do. I am definitely going to be using one of the essential or the quotes from the essential quotes. And it's just kind of a matter of figuring out which sticker that I want to use. I would have loved to use that heart sticker, but it was way too big. So flip, 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 flip. um, I was kind of even trying to figure out like what color that I wanted to use and whether I wanted to use a clear back sticker or a paperback sticker. Honestly, I was just looking for another heart sticker and I couldn't come across one. So I decided to use a clear back sticker in this really pretty blue color that says, "Make time for what you love." So obviously, it's not a Valentine's Day sticker, but it talks about love for Valentine's Day. So clearly, it is meant to be. So now let's go and use Whimsy Lux. And actually, I'm just going to put in like some squares and some functional boxes. So then that way I can be able to start decorating them with other stickers. I will admit, sometimes it can be hard for me to use small business sticker books when you have only certain boxes to work with, but I really love layering and overlapping the boxes, so I actually really like how this one turned out. And as I was picking out the decorations, I was trying to kind of think of what things would a single person want. Realistically, what kind of came to mind was that song by Miley Cyrus, where it was like, I can buy myself flowers, I can hold my own hand sort of thing. And that's kind of how I came up with like what items that I wanted to use. So if I was to treat myself for Valentine's Day, I would buy myself flowers, I would have a nice cup of hot chocolate, I would buy myself a nice gift to open up. Um, and yeah, so that's kind of where that came from. That's kind of where my mind was going at the time to figure out what decorations that I wanted to use. I think for like the last decoration, I basically settled on writing a love letter to myself. And I did decide that I needed to kind of rearrange the decorational stickers because I just wasn't too keen on the letter being right next to that salmon box. But then, oh my goodness, that mug sticker was such a pain to actually pull up that I think I ended up tearing it like in three different spaces. Um, and you'll see like, oops, there's the biggest hair. But that's okay. I was determined to use that sticker. So it's like line it up super, super well, and nobody will ever know. Or on a more realistic note, you can tell that it's torn, but quite frankly, it's my daily planner and I don't care. So we are done with all those little decorations. And this point is just kind of figuring out what else do I want to do, which normally that's going to be a checklist and a header box. So the Mojo Jojo Plans Check It Off book has this really pretty salmon color that matched the salmon boxes. So I decided to use that. And I also decided to use um, the quote sticker down at the bottom because I I just wanted that little Valentine quote. And I figured there's room at the bottom, so let's go ahead and do that. And apparently I wanted to get like all of the decorations done. So I decided to put in some hearts, just a little cluster of hearts. And once I was done with my little cluster of hearts in the top right corner, I decided to use this big blue heart. Originally, I wanted to layer it, but I didn't want to layer a blue sticker over a blue sticker, so I just decided to put it next to the Valentine's quote. And finally, we come to the header. So, this is kind of one of the situations where I like to do my favorite form of sticker surgery, which is taking a box that is one size and turning it into a smaller box. So you cut it in half, put down one side, and then just layer the second side over it. I really like how this turned out. I think it turned out super, super cute. And I just decided to put in one more little decoration because why not? You can't have enough Valentine's decorations on a Valentine's spread. So I just put it down, trimmed it away so that way it looked like that it was going behind the boxes. So there we go. I really, really think that this spread is super cute. Part of me does wish that it had at least one more quote, but that's okay. So we have February 14th using essential quotes as the single quote, and then also using the Whimsy Lux, a year of planning. And then February 13th using working remotely. So if you struggle with either of these sticker books, hopefully this gives you an idea for how to use them. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. and I hope that you enjoy these spreads. If you like them, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.